All right, hey everybody. Here again to, give a little advice, and just talk and help people think out some of their responses to COVID-19. And today we want to talk about this in relation to your lease. So you may have a force majeure clause, and this is something that handles if some outside forces outside of the control of the tenant or the landlord cause the business to be shut down. This is how you handle it, and most of those clauses will handle it in a way that you're released of obligation, which isn't really the end goal here, right? Like, we all don't want to just shut our businesses down and be like, okay, well, that's it. So we want to try and figure out a way to maintain the space until this is over, so then we can rebuild our businesses. Now, probably, the first thought is like, hey, I'm not making any money, so I can't pay rent. Now, that is a strategy, if that's how you approach your landlord, probably isn't going to work, because more than likely they have a mortgage, they're paying, different maintenance costs on the building, and, the mortgage doesn't go away. They still have to pay. So probably the best way to approach this, first of all, is just to start a dialogue, right? Just to be like, hey, landlord, we're shut down. Our business has been impacted greatly. We have no income coming in. So, if it all ends really quick, not such a big deal, but, if it goes on for a long time, we'll probably need to talk. Gauge their reaction, and then if you really want to start talking about actual strategies. So I think one thing you can do is, just throwing things out there. You could say, first of all, like, hey, this has gone on X amount of time. It's been a month or so, and I think at this point we need to have a conversation about maybe I no longer pay rent, or I don't pay rent for this period until the business is able to open again. And then that period, we amortize it over the remainder of the lease. So meaning, we'll say it's 2 months, 3 months, you divide that by the remaining months in the lease, and then each month you'll just pay your normal rent plus that amount. So that's one strategy, and that's if the owner of the building can continue to pay his mortgage off of savings or whatever income he has. Now let's say it's a scenario where the owner has to have his rent every month, like it's non-negotiable, and let's say you can somehow come up with that, at least for a period. Then I think you start to negotiate something for the future. It's like, hey, I have no income coming in, but I'm going to keep paying you rent. But I need something in exchange of value for that, right? Like, I'm going to take a hit. I'm not going to make any profit or pay myself for a while, but I'm going to need to make that up in the future. So, hey, I'll pay rent now, but let's reassess the escalations in future years. So let's say your escalations are 3 or 4%. You reduce that down to 2 or 3. Do a little math, see what that saves you in the long run, and you just kind of make it balance out, so that whatever profit you could have made or you've lost, you can make it up in the end. And I think they'll respect that you're really trying to keep him whole, in this trying time, or her whole. So I'm available. I'm in the office for the foreseeable future by myself. You can give me a call. We can talk about strategies if you want to bounce ideas off of me. And stay strong, and talk to you soon. Okay.